What is up, YouTube? My name is Braxton Hardy, back with the BustinVols Podcast. I'm here today joined by a couple of my buddies. We got some topics we're going to bring to you guys. And, let's get started. Well, we got the jerseys first. So, what's your opinion on the new jerseys?
I like them. Major upgrade from Nike, I will say that. A lot of people were concerned if the orange was going to be off like the past Adidas jerseys were. But I think the orange is much more vibrant now.
I like the black ones.
Yeah.
I think, but also the white where they removed the
That's my favorite.
orange collar. I think I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Plus the block numbers. They brought those back from the 90s. Yeah. I like that a lot. But,
yeah.
I mean, basic overall, I think they're just basic jerseys.
Yeah.
Nothing too
crazy.
Yeah.
They haven't came out with all of them yet, but...
Yeah, Smoky Grays will be released later this month.
Yeah. So, I mean, nothing too crazy.
I think they're going to look good.
Yeah, me too. Well, we also got to talk about David. David, Gabriel George.
George. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a big time pickup if you can convert him from Ohio State.
Yeah, it was.
In my opinion.
He's one of those guys, and we've all talked about it. Like a lot of people, the question is do we give him the money that people are saying? People are saying high money for him, and I asked this question too: is he worth that money? And
yes.
I do think he is. I think he's one of those players that wherever he goes, whether it be SEC, Big Ten,
right,
anywhere he goes, he's going to be a day one starter.
Right.
And I think it's going to be one of those things like Brax said. If you can pick him up, like he's one of those people you can kind of build your offense around.
Right. Yeah.
And he really complements Heupel's offense, where Heupel hadn't had just. He's had some really good running backs.
I say Dylan Sampson, Deshaun Bishop. But
yeah.
I think as a freshman coming in, I mean, he can. It's a player you can't miss out on.
I mean, he's a big guy too. He's not like Dylan Sampson was
10.
Yeah, Dylan Sampson was like 5'9". Deshaun Bishop's like 5'9". When you have a 6 foot tall running back and he moves the way he does,
just in high school.
Yeah, just in high school. Like he hadn't hit his grown man body yet, but it's kind of like what me and you talked about last week too. Once you start throwing that money, there's his mindset kind of going to change, and I don't think it will. I think he'll stay true to himself.
Right.
I think once he kind of gets some playing under his belt at Tennessee, I think he's really going to enjoy playing under Heupel.
Right.
And Alvin, he's worked out with Alvin Kamara a couple times, and he seems to really enjoy working out with him. And obviously, Kamara didn't play for Heupel, but he knows what Tennessee football's about,
right,
and he knows that he's going to stay true to himself.
I mean, I think the NIL aspect, especially this year, if you're looking at the recruiting board, Tennessee's 36th in the country right now. Not normal for Tennessee. We've been top 10 every year under Heupel, but it's like, as you've seen with baseball and basketball, they didn't go for high school players because, like I said in the previous episode, why would you go for high school players when you can go for transfer portal players with experience that can do the same thing with a year under their belt? But in this case, I don't think you can skip out on a guy like David. I mean, I just don't think it's.
Well, he could be one of those players where if he goes to Ohio State, he could be there for 3 years or 4 years, however long he's there.
And Bo Jackson's over there.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
he's going to at least sit 1 year behind him.
Right.
I mean, so it's tough. I wish he would come to us.
I think we're in the lead right now. His uncle did come out this week and said that he's made his mind up, but then
it's been all over
later that day he tweeted that he never said anything.
Yeah.
So
it's been all over my Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and everything else, which I've been keeping up with it a whole lot more now.
Right.
But it's all over everything. And it's going to be one of those things on July 22nd when he comes out with it. It's going to be one of those things people are going to be watching.
Yeah.
And it won't be over then. It ain't over till that pen hits the paper.
Exactly.
All right. So, I don't know. I just think, again, it's all based on NIL money. And I think Tennessee's got to grow up here. And
$6 million for 3 years.
Yeah, and I think this is the step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I've seen Josh Heupel. He keeps recruiting these players that don't want to play at Tennessee. He's paying the big bucks.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna sign this guy, make sure he's 110% in.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
want him to play and then be like, nah, I'm gonna play 3 games and I'm not gonna play the rest his second season.
Mhm.
Like I don't want another situation like that.
Yeah, you don't
So-
want a Boo Carter or something like that.
Yeah.
You want somebody that's gonna you want an Arion Carter.
I say
somebody
this.
that's gonna
I
stay
say
true to
this
himself.
out of bias for Tennessee. I say this for him. Like if he doesn't want to be here, do not come.
Yeah, exactly.
I would rather you not be here. Like I said in the last episode, I'd rather pay a walk on half your price and let's go get 3 players instead of having you who you don't even want to be here.
Mhm.
It just feels like home, and you feel like you can make a name for yourself. You feel like you can build the team, and you got that confidence. By all means, I will gladly back you up 110%. But the second you step out and you're like, "Well, this isn't home," hit the road.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I agree. Well, I mean, and two, I was talking about Heupel and Dylan Sampson, Deshaun Bishop too. We can't forget about Jalen Wright and a couple of those guys that played from
Yeah.
like 22 to. I mean, those guys weren't big name people at the time, and they played at Tennessee for 2-3 years, and they got their name out there. I mean, Heupel's going to run the football. That's what Heupel wants to do. He wants to run it down your throat, and luckily he's had some running backs that can do that.
I mean, for the past, I would say a long time now, I think we've been spoiled a little bit with good running backs, right? I mean, all the way to John Kelly, who transferred, to Kamara, to Sampson, to Bishop, to Hurts. I don't know if y'all remember Hurts. He got more snaps than Alvin Kamara did.
Yeah.
Under, what was it? I don't think that was Butch Jones.
Yeah, it was
was
under
not. So, I mean, I think we've been spoiled a little bit for a certain period of time here with good running backs, but I think this guy's not even on their playing field when it comes to.
He has Heisman potential.
Yeah, I think right out the gate. I'm not going to go ahead. I'm never going to say that he's going to win Heisman unless I see him play at this level of football. But I do think that he has a chance to put up big numbers in year one, coming in to an environment where he's going to be guaranteed snaps. Like we have, what is his name? Juan Morris, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or Morris, I don't know his first name, but I mean, he hasn't surprised me. And it's not like I don't want him to be good.
Yeah.
Backing up Bishop. I just think, it wouldn't surprise me if he hits transfer portal if we get Davis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just don't think it would be his best situation. But I don't know. I think it's a player you have to have on your roster, especially, coming out.
I mean, I've watched a couple of his highlights, and I mean, he's a grown man running the football in high school. I mean, he's not, scrawny. He is. He's a big,
Very
boy,
athletic,
big boy,
very athletic,
and he runs the football. It's kind of like how you talked about with defense last week. He runs the football the way we want somebody to run the footbll.
Yeah.
Run it down your throat,
right.
and he's going to either try to run over you or you better get out the way.
Right.
And I think his game right now is going to translate really well into college football wherever he goes.
Right.
Obviously, us three wanted him to be at Tennessee. All Tennessee fans want him to be at Tennessee. I don't think there's anybody in the Tennessee fan base that doesn't want him to be at Tennessee because, I mean, if you have any questions, just go watch his highlights. I mean, he is a grown man running the football.
I mean, I don't think we need to forget about Ole Miss though. They keep throwing Ole Miss out of all these conversations, but he keeps.
He ain't going to Ole Miss.
You don't think he's going to Ole Miss?
No. I would rather him, if he doesn't go to us, I'd rather him go to Ole Miss than Ohio State, but I don't see it happening.
I mean, I don't either, but I feel like in this day and age, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You don't. You don't. He could surprise you and throw some names you didn't have in his top 3 up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
that's where I feel.
It was down to us, Ohio State, Ole Miss, and Georgia, and he did cancel his official visit with Georgia the week of the visit.
Right. So, I mean, I really don't. You don't know until they step up there to put the hat on and say it out loud.
Yeah. I mean, you don't.
And still you don't know.
Yeah.
Because, Ohio State could throw some more money somehow. And,
well, coach get fired.
They done tried to. They tried to get Nike involved with his recruiting pitch, but they came out and said that they don't get involved with high school recruits, which is a good thing. We're not with Nike anymore.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know. This plays back to the jerseys a little bit. I do think Adidas is going to have a role in his NIL money, 110%, like 100%, and that's kind of a green sign to me. A writing on the wall, I guess you could say. If he's turning down Nike, well, what's Adidas said in his ear? What's Josh Heupel and Adidas talking to him about?
Adidas done got a CK Keys, so
yeah. I mean, he flipped from LSU. I said that last week. He was with LSU, committed to Lane Kiffin, before.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe it was no.
It was before Lane.
It was
Yes,
before Lincoln. It was Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
But still, I don't think the coaching change had anything to do with it.
No.
Do you? I mean,
No.
I really don't. But he signed the deal with Adidas, and then like a week or two later, he flipped to Tennessee.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that what jersey you're wearing, what brand it is, doesn't have a say.
Yeah.
But then again, that speaks on my opinion, and I've said it, I feel like 3 times now on recording. But I don't care what we're wearing. It's either play hard-nosed football or don't play for me. That's what I'm at. Because that's what it takes to win championships.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of Tennessee fans are wanting right now. They want them to come play Tennessee football, and like you said before, if you're not going to come in and play team football, Tennessee football, don't be there.
Don't go.
I mean, there's guys out there we could go get. Like obviously, we talked about Chaz Coleman last week, and we gave our opinions on Chaz Coleman. But at the end of the day, he's not coming to play for us. But that could be a blessing in disguise that we didn't see, because if he did play, I mean, would he have gave 100%?
Right.
I mean, would he have gave everything? If you're not going to give 100% and play, I mean, it's not worth. It's not worth the money that all college football is going to be starting to throw money at people like that.
Right.
I mean, we talked about the schedule last week. I mean, if you're not ready to come play every single week from week 3 or 4 till the end of the year,
Right.
like at any point in time, whoever we roll the football out with, like it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah. That ball.
I mean, it's going to be. There ain't no off days, and I think a lot of people misunderstand that. Like they think, oh well, the roster looks better, this and that. Well, it's not about the roster. It's about who wants it more.
I do think, like I said previously, I feel like I repeat myself a lot on here, but as I'm tired of people making excuses about recruits. I'm tired of people making excuses about players. And yes, it has something to do with it. You look at teams all across the country, better recruits, better players, better transfer portal, better season. It has something to do with it. But I'm tired of hearing these players that genuinely, whether it's you don't want to play or you think that you're not capable of doing what other people are doing.
Yeah.
I want to see the people like, I forgot his name, Boogie. What's his name? The dude that got hurt on the field and paralyzed his whole right side, his arm.
Oh, Inky Johnson.
Dude was. Have you heard his story?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Where's a player like that?
Yeah.
That has to do it, because if they don't do it, like, it's not going to be good outside football.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I need. I need somebody with that mentality, whether that's their story or not.
Yeah.
Like Eric Berry. You see what I'm saying? Like, he was a top recruit, but he didn't matter who you were. He's knocking your head off.
Yeah.
Al Wilson.
Yeah.
Like, I need that type of football again. And again, James Pierce, he's went to the NFL. He had that type of mentality on the football field.
Yeah, he was going to run through your face.
I mean, he's got a bad track history. He started himself in the NFL.
I got his jersey. Whew.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, on the football, there's stories of him getting mad at players in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need that.
Yeah.
And not to discourage other players if they're playing bad. I just need a player.
You got to have accountability.
You got to have somebody, like whether it's Arion Carter this year that's going to step up, and I get we've kind of thwarted it off, or whatever the word is, kind of merged all away from David here, but I'm just talking about what my opinion is.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have players, and whether it's Arion Carter, whether it's a player like Mike Matthews, I could see him being a guy like that. No, nothing taken away from Brandon Staley. I just don't think he has that mentality of walking up and being like, yo, you're not doing your job. I need somebody like that on the team.
You got to have somebody that has accountability for his team.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not going to give your all, like we said, don't
play.
Don't play. Because at this day and age in college football, if you're not going to give your team 100%, like, you could be the reason they lose a game.
Right.
I mean, not saying that, last year there was a couple instances where Boo Carter looked lackluster on defense. He was lazy and stuff like that.
Playing.
He just wasn't playing. He was just over.
He didn't feel
and
if he's going to do that, be a man and step out and tell the coaches that, hey, I'm not at home.
Yeah.
Put somebody else in my place. That's what I'm tired of. You're ripping people off for money, and this happens all around the country, where you come in, you take the money, you run, or you play, and you do everything half tail.
Yeah.
Like, don't do things halfway.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it 110%. And that's all walks of life, but at the same time with football in Tennessee, the only way I see us winning a national championship is if we have a team built around players that have that mindset.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And in 22, like Hendon Hooker, that's
what they did.
You see what I'm saying? That's what Dylan Sampson.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go. The list goes on. Every player on that football field is 110% ball, nothing else.
Yeah, you gotta get. I mean, you gotta be 100% in. I mean,
it's like I'll give you an example. Like Georgia, the past couple of years, and teams even across the country, whether it's Ohio State or Michigan or Oregon or teams that have had good seasons repetitively over and over again. You can't tell me that every player on that field, no matter if they're a 2-star or 5-star or whatever, number one in the country, that they don't think in their mind that they're better than the other team.
Yeah, I mean,
and Tennessee, when we walk in to a packed out, Georgia Stadium, we're already thinking we're going to lose.
Yeah,
I feel that when I'm watching. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm tired of feeling that, and I'm tired of watching.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Until you get players and they're like that, I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah,
if we don't got to worry about that Georgia Stadium for a couple more years.
That is right. Thank God. But that's my opinion on what I think we should do moving forward.
And I think a lot of the vets and stuff on this Tennessee team, like obviously, like if DGG's done made his mind up, you can't persuade him anymore. But obviously they're probably going to say this, but reach out to him. Reach out to him, see what his feel is about everything. Kind of get a feel for him. But to me, if they didn't have any inclination that he was not going to play hard for us,
right,
they wouldn't have went after him the way they have, and they went after him hard.
I do think
I feel like we've pursued him more than Ohio State has.
I feel like this is the first guy we've pursued hard, like and a pretty good bit. Like obviously, like we went after Faison, we went after him, we went after PK. We went after a lot of people.
Yeah.
But this is the first guy where, like, I feel like we have actually like put our money into it. Like obviously, Sam Levitt was a big transfer. I know we're getting off subject, but we were on Sam Levitt for a while, and he was there for 2 or 3 days, and we was all like, oh well, he's gonna come there. Well, things happened.
Met him at the airport.
Some guy showed up at the airport, met him, threw more money at him than what anybody could give him, and if he was already kind of thinking that, then I'm kind of glad we didn't get him, because who knows what would happen if we threw.
I'm tired of knowing players like that.
Yeah,
and I think that also, like I said previously, and I keep saying, repeating myself, but NIL changes people.
Yeah,
money changes. I want to see the football days where it's it's not all 110% about what their overall is in the country, or I want people that will die on the field for the fans, but for their family, for the university, like not literally, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's their mindset. And I think we do have players like that on their mindsets because Arion Carter, I think he has that mindset.
Yeah.
There are players that I think have that mindset, but until I see it happen, I don't think we're going to win these big games.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I'm really excited for this. This is like the most I've kept up with a high school recruit since over your ears, Nico.
Oh,
but I've been keeping up with them for about 2 years now. So
yeah, I mean, it's
like I said, it might not even be over July 22nd. Like I said, it's not over.
It's not over that pen, it's the paper. But
I've been keeping up with it a while. Like I'm excited to see players. Like I watched Tristan, TK. I watched him sign his paper or commit on live, Instagram Live. I've watched David Sanders. I've watched, mind you, he played. That's a couple of years now, but I've been keeping up with this David kid. I watch his highlights. I watch Fazion highlights, and that's off topic, but I do think he will be our starter going into Georgia Tech. Mm-hmm. I don't know what your opinion is on that. I know Carter's, but I just think, I don't know. I'm excited to watch these recruits that I've been watching play.
Yeah.
And mostly, it's not because we talked a lot about offensive side of the ball players, but defensive side of the ball. I'm excited about that too. I haven't kept up with them as much, but what are they, 75% transfer portal players this year?
Yeah, we pretty much our entire secondary is
our whole secondary is transfer guys, minus Arion Carter.
There's the experience that we were talking
Kyle
about.
Redmond.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm super excited, but we're going to get on this entertainment district here.
On to the next topic.
So, Tennessee is building a entertainment district. It's a $280 million square foot on the G10 parking garage space, which they're tearing down. Super big. First school in the country to do this. They're going to have it attached to the stadium. I think that's really cool. But there's, I think, bigger aspects that go into why they're doing it than just for the fans. And yes, majority of it is for the fans, but there's side effects that come with it that I think are good side effects. So I want to get y'all's opinion on that. My opinion is that it's very helpful to NIL to get more recruits. Not that we're struggling in NIL. I mean, we're up there with these top teams, but we could get some more help.
Yeah.
Always get more help. I think it's going to bring in more fans. From a fan standpoint, tickets are very expensive for these fans. You got to think of the people that are diehard Tennessee fans that don't have the money to fork out $200 to sit in the very top row
for New Mexico State.
You see what I'm saying? Like they don't have that money, and I think it's going to take the more rich fans, I guess you could say, the fans that have the money to pay these tickets that are filling up the lower bowl. Like back in the old days, it was rowdy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it'll be more rowdy because not only are they going to say, well, I don't want to sit in here no more. Why can't I just go sit over here and, have me a good time with my friends and, be walk from the hotel and watch the game on the big TV and we can hear everything going on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think there's more that comes to it, but I want to know y'all's opinion on if it's a good thing or.
I've been back and forth on it. At first, I wasn't for it. At the time, I called it Danny Wood, but yeah, I'm for it now. I think it's gonna bring in a lot of money, like you said, for these recruits. A lot of people are mad that it's tearing G10 down, but let's be real, G10's kind of ugly. It's probably gonna make a big parking problem though.
Yeah,
I do think
But I think they'll get that.
Yeah.
I think they'll get that figured out.
But I don't know. I'm very excited to see when you think that Tennessee was, a top stadium.
before.
Now, just wait until they get it done is what I think. And
Yeah.
I'm a little biased. I think I've been there. I've been to Vanderbilt. I've been to a couple of these places, and so far I can tell you nothing compares to
No.
Neyland Loud and how many fans just. They drive up there just to pay for a parking space to tailgate and just hear the stadium and watch it on a TV.
Yeah.
But when you throw in the cheaper ticket prices, when you throw in the fact that there's going to be people buying and, these hotels, when you throw in the restaurants right there, you throw in College Game Day has places to be. You see what I'm saying? Like there's just so much that could happen.
And it's going to be open year round.
Right.
Not just during football season.
It helps out other sports as well.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to watch games there, basketball, baseball, whatever it is. I just think it's a big. So I think it's a good idea, and I think you're going to see more teams across the country have the same thing happen.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. I don't know much about it, but I think it is a good thing for the university and for Tennessee fans just all around. Because like Bryce said, people that can't afford tickets or something,
Yeah,
they can go there and have a good time.
They're probably gonna be paying $10 for a hot dog though. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be one of those things. Like at first, it's gonna be pretty rough, but like I think it is overall a good thing because
down the road it's gonna work out good.
Yeah. I'm thinking more about the people that like getting. One of these things is not cheap.
No.
Gas is not cheap. People are trying to make ends meet, and they want to take their little kid that's a diehard Tennessee fan, 5-year-old, to watch a game. Like I think there's going to be more of those types of fans in the stadium. Yeah, from my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But because all the other people that have been filling up these seats, that's what pisses me off. We went to the Georgia game, and I like to watch. I like to people watch, and I see so many fans that are there, and they're just either they sit down through the whole game or they're on their phone the whole game. I think you're going to see less of that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you're there for those games, those big games, like we were at Georgia, and then Chap went to the Alabama game in 24.
24, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you're there at those games, there's a couple of those games on this schedule this year, we're gonna have to be loud. We're gonna you're gonna have to be rowdy. You're gonna have to be on 10 the entire time. Like the next morning when you get up, your voice needs to be gone.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the LSU game.
No.
The LSU game's I'm not even worried about that. I think if it'll be so loud they won't even know what they're thinking. So I'm not even worried about that.
Hopefully, it is the second to last game of the year. So
yeah, if it goes
I
good,
had a little experience with the second to last game of the year last season with Oklahoma. It was a good experience.
Not the best.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my opinion on it. I'm super excited to see what pans out.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun year. Obviously, we're gonna keep dropping these videos for you guys, and I hope all y'all tuning in. Give us some
Right.
feedback in the comments.
Definitely drop comments. I love to see these people comment. I know we haven't been doing this long. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do live reactions over on our other channel. You want to check that out? We're about to do an episode on it here in just a minute. It's called the Big SEC. It's in my description. Drop my description down. It'll be linked in the description there. Go drop a subscribe on there. Hit the post notification bell. We'll be posting videos on there as well, and live reactions, and we're gonna do stuff on TikTok also. Super excited. It's been fun. We're gonna keep doing it, and I appreciate you guys.